As service is being completed on it, they're changing the tires on the left side of the car. The number 33 car is in. Jerry Punch is there.
The defending champion of this Transouth 500, Harry Gant, now has the Skull Oldsmobile on pit road. They are cleaning the windshield. Here's Charlie Presley running around the left side of the car, carrying that 40-pound jack. They pull the left side tires off, roll the new ones in place, shove them on the lug nuts. Lug nuts now being attached in the air wrenches in. Cars down and away. Great pit stop here for the Leo Jackson crew.
And we see Harry leaving pit road from his bumper cam as the Skull Oldsmobile picks up speed, headed toward turn number 1, and here it is from the helmet cam.
Now they have to keep it down on the flat part of the racetrack, Bob, until they get out of turn 2 and blend into the traffic going up the backstretch.
The number 66 car of Dick Trickle goes into the lead because of the pit stops. Dick Trickle is the leader of the race as we continue to watch Harry Gant build up speed. There is the 66 car of Dick Trickle staying on the racetrack while the number 9 car of Bill Elliott drops low on the banking and heads for pit road. Dick Trickle leads lap number 278. Here is Bill Elliott in for a pit stop on the Coors Melling Ford.
And they'll go for a 4-tire change as well.
Working the right side at the moment. Now switching over to the left side of that Ford Thunderbird.
Boy, they got those right side tires changed in a hurry. About 12 seconds.
They've got a good one going. And the work is completed. A good stop in 21.5 seconds for Bill Elliott. He goes back out onto the racetrack, and we understand now that the 66 car of Dick Trickle will be coming in next time around. There he is. Let's see if he makes his pit stop. At the moment, Dick Trickle is the leader. Rusty Wallace makes a pit stop. He's 6 laps down in 23rd position, never having been able to recover from that early incident up in turn number 1. Now we watch Dick Trickle. You can see him waving to the others behind him, saying, "I'm headed for pit road." Dick Trickle, the leader of the race, comes down off the banking of turn number 4, and Mark Martin is right behind him.
Boy, Mark Martin's getting a tough break because he had to follow the 66 car. Jerry Punch.
Doug Williams and the rest of the Cale Yarborough Motorsports crew now are going to work and likewise change 4 tires in Dick Trickle's car. The 48-year-old Wisconsin Rapids, Wisconsin driver getting a 4-tire change. Let's check in on the Mark Martin pit. Dick?
They're also going to do a 4-tire change, Jerry, and they took a piece of the tape off the grill to let a little bit more air in there. These guys had been motoring to the front. They're looking for a tire change to give them still some more speed. Jerry Punch?
They are trying to clean the windshield. Trickle's car nearly stalled. He just gets a new fire and heads down pit road, but it could have cost him a couple of seconds.
And as he pulls out, we see the green car of Brett Bodine coming in. That's Mark Martin going out. Brett Bodine had taken the lead, but now he's in pits for a 4-tire change.
And the Quaker State crew. Let's go to Dick Berggren, who is there.
Well, he's got a tire change that's going to have to work a miracle here because he's pushing except when he gets around other race cars. And when he gets around other race cars, this thing is loose. There's no way to solve that. He's also got some smoke showing from the front of the car in the area of the oil cooler. Brett Bodine has taken 4 tires and is away.
And that gives the lead once again to the number 15 car of Morgan Shepherd. And guys, they will have to have one more pit stop before the end of the race.
Yes, they will have to make another stop.
We're on for fuel. 282, and the race is 367. So Morgan Shepherd goes back into the lead after a series of pit stops. Back after these messages. Car, the leader, Morgan Shepherd, has just put a lap on Ken Schrader in car number 25. Morgan Shepherd showing the way here in the Trans-South 500.
You just get the impression Morgan Shepherd came out of no place. I mean, he's been running good all day, but all of a sudden he is just dominating this thing. Now, I don't know if Jeff Bodine's problems or Dale Earnhardt's problems or whatever has caused him to look this way, but it looks as though Morgan Shepherd had something for these guys all day long.
Well, he has been up there in the top 5 most of the time. After a couple of pit stops, he would drop back maybe to 6th or 7th. But he has run good all day. And Benny, I'm sure that he would like to see this thing go green the rest of the way because he's working very well out there now, running by himself. And of course, if the caution comes out, then they all get bunched up and it's not quite as easy then.
Well, he wants to see this green flag stay waving all afternoon from Harold Kinman.
Let's take a look at Big A Auto Parts pit performance on Morgan Shepherd. The driver time on that most recent pit stop was 18.4 seconds. The crew took 24.4 seconds to get 4 tires on the car and to fuel it, giving Morgan a total time of 42.8 seconds in the pits. Now, as a result of that, he came into the pits on lap 275 as the leader, and he comes out also in first place. Jerry Punch?
You mentioned that Morgan Shepherd would like to see the green flag continue throughout the day. Indeed, he would. And the reason is, I just talked to Bud Moore a minute ago. Remember back in Atlanta a couple of weeks ago, Morgan did not elect to come in and pit late in the race, whereas Earnhardt and some of the other guys did, although Earnhardt went underneath him there on the final lap to take the win. The reason is that Morgan's car is slower on brand new sticker tires. It takes about 10 or 12 laps for Morgan's car to come up to speed. Actually, Earnhardt can outrun him about a tenth of a second a lap for the first 10 or 12 laps. So what they don't want to see happen is have a late caution flag, say 15 laps or so to go, have everyone dive in for new tires. Morgan could be in trouble.
By the way, the last time that Bud Moore had a winning car here at Darlington was in 1982, the Transouth 500, and the driver of the car was Dale Earnhardt. On the main straightaway, we have a hat that has made its way onto the racetrack. Now, it is out of the groove and therefore is not causing any concern among the NASCAR officials, but there is a hat on the racetrack.
Not mine. It's not mine.
That isn't your hat of the week,
no.
Well, you do have a hat of the week. That feature is back for 1990. And what is it for this race here in Darlington? Well, let's take a look. Here's Benny.
It's an oil field. It catches on fire. He picks up the phone. He calls Red Adair. Red gets in the plane. He comes down, looks at it, says, sure, I'd put the fire out. Great, how much? $1 million. Fella can't afford it. He's bankrupt. But he's looking through the yellow pages. He finds it. John Smith, oil fires, my specialty. He calls John, explains the situation. John said, sure, I'll put the fire out for $10,000. Fella said, come on, I'm waiting on you. A couple hours later, he's on a knoll overlooking the oil field. Up the hill comes John Smith in this old truck, kind of like Mr. Henley's 49 Ford F6, with a bunch of people on the back of the truck. The truck goes right by the fella down in the oil field, and they jump off the back with shovels and burlap sacks, and they put the fire out. As the fellow is paying John Smith, he writes a check out for $10,000. He hands it to him. He said, I realize this is a little personal, but what you going to do with the money? The fellow said, I'll tell you the first thing I'm going to do is fix the brakes on this old truck. So thank the Adairs from Arkansas for sending the hat. The hat is going to Asheville, North Carolina. The Sky High chapter of the American Business Women's Association is having next Saturday at the Grove Park Inn a champagne chapeau. Sounds like a lot of fun. Beverly Freeman, I've already got a bid. I'll let you know how much it is.
A champagne what?
Chapeau.
Oh, okay.
That's French for hat. Did you know that?
I didn't know that. Benny Parsons Hat of the Week, 112 South Main Street, Ellerbe, North Carolina, 28338.